Good afternoon and welcome to Solent Sports News. I'm Henry Deacon with the 3 p.m. headlines. The Premier League returns from its international break tomorrow and Southampton are visiting Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea. To tell us more about the clash and a full Premier League preview, here's Jack Finney with more.
Southampton will be looking for 3 wins on the spin when they visit Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea. Theo Walcott could be in line for a debut for the Saints after 15 years away from the club against Frank Lampard's side, who have won just one of their opening 4 league games. Ralph Hasenhüttl believes Walcott will hit the ground running when called upon.
With Theo, we know about his history in the club. He had no game time in the end at Everton, and so there was a chance to get him here. And if you have the chance to get such a player in here who is still hungry, who still wants to learn, who has quality, without a doubt, that this is definitely a player that makes us better.
Everton come into the weekend top of the Premier League table and take on local rivals Liverpool at Goodison Park in Saturday afternoon early kick-off. The visitors will be looking to put a 7-2 defeat against Aston Villa before the international break firmly behind them with a victory in the Merseyside derby. It will be exactly 10 years to the day come kick-off since the Toffees last beat their rivals at Goodison Park. Mikel Arteta takes his Arsenal side to the Etihad to take on Manchester City. New signing Thomas Partey has integrated well into the squad and could make his debut against Guardiola's side. The Arsenal boss has been pleased with the reaction to the Ghanaian's arrival.
Yeah, I've seen the buzz around the place. I think the fans are really happy. I've seen some really positive reactions after we brought him. The same with the team, the same with the squad and the staff. I think it's a player that we have the radar on for a long time, and we have managed to bring him in, and I think it's going to be a really important addition to the team.
City find themselves 14th in the Premier League table and 8 points off table-topping Everton. Manchester United head to St James's Park in the late kick-off, looking to dust themselves down following their 6-1 defeat to Tottenham before the international break. Manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has called on his players to unite and produce a positive performance.
It's one of those things that you have to get over it as soon as you can and move on. We know any little chance from outside, you want to create a division. I think Bruno spoke really well the other day about we are united, we have to stay together.
The Magpies have lost just one of their opening 4 leagues fixtures.
Further down the leagues, another Southampton-based side is looking ahead to a massive game. 8th tier Solent will host National League Torquay United in the 4th qualifying round of the FA Cup. The Southern League First Division side have never made this stage before and are within a win of the first round proper of the competition. Club Secretary Greg Dixon could not have hoped for a better draw.
We were fairly excited that we got the home tie, and to be honest, we didn't really care who we drew, but to bring out someone like Torquay, who, not very long ago were in the Football League, it's everybody's dream, really.
Keeping with non-league and EC defender Michael Green made his 375th appearance for the club at the weekend, propelling him to 5th in the all-time appearance charts. Matt Ogley joins me now to discuss this. And Matt, just how big an achievement is this for Green?
Thank you, Henry. Yes, it really is a special moment for Michael Green. Having been involved at Eastleigh for over 10 years, he's seen the club rise to the National League in 2014 and reach the playoffs a couple of seasons ago. This is what he had to say on the achievement.
Yeah, I think it's mad really, because I think the turnover of players that we've had since I came here, I think Ray Murphy was telling me we must have had 250, 300 players, so there's been a massive turnover of players, so to still be here, and these days people don't generally stay at a club for that long, so yeah, it feels a good achievement.
Green has no plans on moving away from the Silver Like anytime soon and would happily finish his career at Eastleigh.
What a magnificent feat. Matt, thank you very much. So, the return of tennis has seen flocks of people back on the courts around the UK. While the courts have been empty, there have been more conversations about sport and mental well-being. Sport in Mind is a charity organisation which uses sport to help those with mental illnesses. Laura Brooke has seen firsthand how the charity has had a positive impact on people's lives.
We've had someone that's come along as a participant who's been quite unwell and who has slowly kind of built relationships with people and confident in their ability and what they do, and then have become volunteers for us. And that person, through their support and building even more confidence as a volunteer, was actually someone that we were able to pay to become a coach and actually started delivering sessions for us themselves.
County cricket will see its biggest revamp in a generation. The county championship will be split into 3 groups of 6 next summer, as opposed to the traditional 2-league system. The Bob Willis Trophy, which was held to ensure county cricket was played this summer, will also be contested between the 2 best teams at the end of the season. Essex will be aiming to retain both crowns. And if you're an Exeter Chiefs fan, tomorrow could be a big day for you as they face Racing 92 in the final of Rugby's Champions Cup. Both sides are aiming to win the competition for the first time. The game was in doubt after 9 Racing players tested positive for coronavirus 2 weeks ago, but have since tested negative. Chiefs head coach Rob Baxter believes his side are ready for the biggest occasion in the club's history.
We're excited, but we're also kind of realistic about what we're going to have to go through to win the game. Atmosphere around the changing rooms is fantastic, and not in a silly way. It's fantastic in a genuine energy way.
And there was a new name on the Premier League Darts Trophy last night. Glenn Durrant beat Nathan Aspinall 11-8 in the final in Coventry to lift darts' second biggest prize and a £250,000 prize pot. Well, that is it for us for now. Join us again in an hour for the latest news, views and reaction. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Our handle is @Solent Sports News. And on our website, it is solentjournalism.co.uk. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.